Alright, so today we're going to be looking at the Luxe mod and skrr tank. This was sent to me for the purposes of a review. This is going to show you everything that's inside the box, but we're going to look at that anyway. This is by Vaporesso. These are, well, this is the same company that sent me the Aurora Play, the Zippo type mouth to lung that I enjoyed. Alright, so this is a 220 watt device, takes two 18650 batteries. I got a couple here to use with this. Let's open it up. And where's that paper? They had a paper mod in here. Where's that paper mod? There was a paper mod here. We'll find it. I don't know where it's at now, but there was definitely a paper mod in here. Alright, so this is the skrr tank. I cleaned it all out. Now I do have a coil I've been using in here because I didn't want to break in the new one because I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it. So this is the skrr tank. Alright, so we'll just take a look at this first. So it does have 3 airflow slots. They are adjustable, close all the way. Whatever happens to one happens to all of them. You can close it all the way down and open it all the way up. To refill your juice, you're going to have to unscrew this drip tip. Alright, so I don't think any other drip tips are going to fit on here because of this. Yeah, other drip tips will not work on here. Just the drip tip it comes with. You unscrew this drip tip, and then you look at the arrow here that says push up. You push up, and then you fill it right there. Close it, lock it in. Now this does take their coils. I'm not sure if it takes any other coils besides the Vaporesso coils, but the Vaporesso coils are working very well for me, and they've been lasting a long time. The first one I used, you gotta make sure this is closed all the way before you twist in. The first one I used is the same one that's in here. I just cleaned out the tank for this video. This glass could come off. They give you another glass, which we'll look at it in a second. It is a bubble glass. Here is the coil. The coil is replaceable. They do give you an extra coil. You get 2 with this kit. This kit runs for about $80. And when you do want to go ahead and fill this up, what you are going to want to do to a brand new coil is get your juice. I'm going to use some Addy Tooney's Fat Melons, which is a DIY juice from Mr. Addy Tooney. And you're going to want to wet the coils on the inside first. You're just going to want to put a couple drops, maybe put a couple drops on these. Now obviously my coil was already wet. And then you're going to want to close it down like so. And then we're going to want to fill it up. So we're going to take this, push up, and fill the tank. Very easy to fill, and I quite like that it locks closed. So I'm going to fill it up that much. I will try to get how many mils this is. This tank is 5 mil tank. Yes. Oh no, this is 8 mil. The other one's 5 mil. Check that out. This is 8 mil of juice in here. Well, it would take 8 mil. Make sure it's closed all the way. Twist this down, and you're going to want to let that sit for a couple minutes, about 5 minutes, just so all that juice gets on that cotton and you don't get a dry hit right away and ruin the coil. So you let that sit. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to get out the mod and take a look at it. So this is the Vaporesso Luxe once again. Now I use this quite a bit. I had this for a month, so you're going to see a little bit of scratches here from it being in my pocket and stuff. But this is it. It's got the vent holes. One side's clean. There's the 510 connector. Big button, clicky, and this is the door for the batteries. Magnets, very strong magnets, metal door. It's very sturdy, very husky even without the batteries. We're going to look here and we're going to see that positive up here, negative down here. You're going to see, or negative up here. You're going to see that there's no string or anything to pull it out. So to take it out, I've been just doing this, and it did vibrate when I put the batteries in. So this thing does vibrate, and it also has a very nice colorful screen. So let me back up a bit. Or no. So we're gonna have the time. Obviously that's not the correct time. Well, I guess you don't know that. It's the right time. It is 23:30 right now. Shows your battery life, the volts, the seconds of your last puff. It's going to show your ohms up here, and it's going to see, you're going to see your total amount of hits here. All right, so whenever you want to use it, it's going to be locked. You're going to have to hit the button 3 times to unlock it, and then you could go to your menu and stuff. You got to hit your menu 3 times. Boom. You could file through your menu, which we will take a look at in a second. Let us actually get the tank on here so I could show you. So let me put this tank back on. It'll read the ohms. Show you what it looks like together. Looks very nice together. Alright. So, before I go through this, let me show you what else is in the box. So in the box, we're going to lift this up. We're going to pull this guy out, and inside here was the other glass container, which is the 5mm, extra O-rings, extra stuff to keep everything closed nice in case anything happens. And then inside this box you're going to get a cover for the tank, which I quite like. I've actually been using this on here, and you just slide it over there, you stretch it over it, and get it on this bubble tank. It only fits on the bubble tank, but I actually have been using this thing. Especially if you're a contractor. I mean, I know a lot of people make fun of stuff like that, but I don't really care. It protects the glass, and I am rough on stuff, as you can see by the screen. Alright, so you're going to get your warranty card in here, right there. You're going to get your instruction manual. We'll take a look at that in a second. Charging wire, and I'm not sure, it may be for firmware too, but it's definitely for charging. And you get another coil. These coils are 0.2 ohm coil and 0.15 coil. So I have in here the 0.15. It's reading 0.14 right now. So when you press the button, 36 watts, it fires. But if you want to change the watts, you got to hit that button 3 times, and then you could change the watts. Alright, you see that bar go up, you see that bar go down. Now it does have these, it has like different types of hits. You hit both these buttons right here, or hold them in, I'm sorry. You hold them in, and variable wattage. In the middle here they have letters. Let me show you. In the middle there's an N, an H, and an S. Alright, so you could do soft, hard, normal. I always just keep it on normal, and then you're going to hit your fire button to select. So I'm on normal, 67 watts. You could turn it up, you could turn it down. I guess that's how hard it's hitting. Alright, so now let's look at the menu. So right now you see it's locked. I can't go to the menu. It tells me hit the side button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I hit the menu. It's going to tell me hit it 3 times again. Hit the menu 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got variable wattage. We have SP, which is, this is for low ohms. This thing could fire down to 0.03, it's saying, in this setting. But this fires down to 0.05 all the way up to, I believe, 5 ohms. And then here's the clock when it goes to the screen. Let's get out of there. Alright, temperature control. This is where you can go into your temperature controls and use temperature control for your RDAs or whatever. We have variable voltage. You could turn it up and down using volts. We have current curve, which is just another, I actually am not sure about current curve. I really don't understand that. Bypass mode, which means you're going to get that 4.2 volts all the time, just like a mech mod. Bypass mode. You got your DIY options. You can go in there and do your DIY, and you got your settings set. So once you go to one of these things, so let's say I want to go to variable voltage, I'm going to flip through variable voltage, hit it, and now I'm at 2.7 volts. And I could turn that up or down. The bar goes up or down. Now let me show you something. What if I want to turn that up? Variable voltage does not turn up. Okay, so I did want to show you something. So let's go back to variable wattage. Now let's say I want to put it on hard. Watch the color scheme change. You see, you get these different bars and stuff. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Hold them in. I'm going to go back to normal. Okay, let's get back to the menu. And let us go down to the settings and see what this thing could do. So we got default. So you could set back this thing to all the default settings. Time set, so that you could have the right time. If you don't have the right time like me, you could go in there. You could set the brightness. I never done this, but yeah, let's turn this down for the, ooh, that goes slow. Turn that down for the brightness, and okay. Puff counter, that's going to tell you how many puffs there were. Puff, time. Interesting. Okay. And then we could go down to smart on or off. That's the smart setting. This model basically just do all the stuff like turn off in that 30 seconds or whatever. Auto settings on or off. Screen timeout. So I'm going to reset this. I had it on 30 seconds. That was way too short. So I'm going to turn it up. So it goes all the way up to seconds until there. Until like 200 seconds. What is that? 179. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 minutes and hit OK. The key light. What is the key light? Oh, that's the light of these buttons down here, I guess. Okay. Vibrate, you could turn that on or off. It's vibrating every time I hit a button, it's vibrating. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. It's vibrating every time I hit these buttons. Alright, and then version, which I'm not sure what version is. Oh, that tells you all the, okay, that tells you exactly what everything is. Gotcha. Alright, press down, go to exit, and I'm out. Alright, so other than everything I showed you, it's a very nice mod that just fires really nice, feels really good in the hands, and it's just beautiful, man. You could tell it's just made well. It's just nice and sturdy, nice and solid. So now I'm just going to go back up and tell you what I think about it, show you some clouds, tell you how it vapes, tell you what I like about the tank, and that's it. Alright, let's go back up top. Told you there was a paper mod, motherfucker. I fucking fooled you. The Vaporesso Luxe and Skrr tank. It's a little loud, very cloudy. I don't even have it opened up all the way. So, you know, I'm not big on tanks. I don't like tanks all that much, but if you're going to go with a tank, you go with a stainless steel tank. Saying that, this stainless steel tank is very good. The coil lasts forever. I really like the coils. I'm getting good flavor, a lot of clouds. It just vapes nice. The tank, teeny bit loud, but I deal with it. I don't worry about loud. I'm going to open it up all the way. Now, I've never had a dry hit off of this whatsoever, and like I said, this coil is running, like, I put a lot of juice through this, probably 200 mil so far, a lot of juice. I think 360 mils I put through, so yeah, almost 200. Let's say you didn't want to use the tank on it. That's what's great about box mods. Let's say, obviously a 24 is going to look good on there. Let's put the M-Turk 25mm on there. it's gonna look really good on there. I mean, it looks like it fits. That's how you want to go. Works good. Fires down really low, which for a box mod, that's super important for me for it to fire low. The fact that it fires down to 0.05 is just a straight up plus for me. I love the color screen. I love that even though it is touch screen, I don't hit the buttons in my pocket like I did with the Snow Wolf. The one thing that's a little annoying is that when I vape it, and I say I want to turn the watts up, it tells me to hit the button 3 times. So now I got to hit the button 3 times and then do the watts. That's a little annoying. Other than that, it's just fucking gorgeous. It feels so good. It's husky. This isn't something I'd want to take to work on the construction site, but to just leave here and use, I mean, that screen. And then you could do all this different shit with it. Like you could turn up the hit power, soft, hard, or medium. I like that a lot. It's just really nice, very well made. Takes the two 18650s. It lasts a long time, as much as any other mod would last with two 18650s. And it hits real nice. When you hit the button, it fires. Scar Tank's a plus. The Vaporesso Luxe is a plus. Aliens game, the tank, I would leave there on Grim Green's desk if I was an alien sent down to steal Grim Green's stuff. I'd leave the tank just because I don't like tanks. If I had to grab a tank, there's probably other tanks I'm going to grab, but sure, why not? If they said fucking grab a tank and it's the first one I seen, I'd probably grab it because I don't really vape tanks. Do I think this is a good kit for beginners? I do. For beginners, this is great. It goes for about 80 bucks, the full kit. It's been out for like 6 months, this kit. For beginners, yes. For experienced, yes. I think it's good all the way around. The box Aliens game, definitely would grab this fucking thing. This is one of my favorite. I love the button. It's clicky and it's big. Fires right away. One of my favorite regulated devices I've ever had. This Luxe, it's one of my favorite. That color screen and just everything it does, I just really, really, really like this device. Other than that, that's all I got to tell you about this this Luxe and Scar Tank. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't get to do these kinds of setups very often. I'm more of an RDA guy, but I would love to review more stuff like this, man. It's got all these options in it. You could like set it to however you like to vape. There's like all these DIY options in there and stuff. It's good stuff, man. I would buy it. 80 bucks. Anything under for a full setup that's this nice and made this well. It's, you can just tell it's just all together, compact and tight, and it's just nice. Nice. Everybody have a good one, man. I hope you enjoyed. I'm trying to put up more videos. I started a Patreon. It should be up by the time this video's up. n.devine83 if you want to support the channel for giveaways, more videos, cameras, lighting, shit like that. That's what the Patreon's for. If you can't, no big deal. Check me out on Instagram, n.devine83. Hit like, subscribe, comment. Come check me out during lives. Chat. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. That purge looks cool. Them 3 fucking smokes. Them 3 fucking vapes. The 3 fucking vapes.